Hey folks, I'm Mysterious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2. Sadly, I don't have Zerfall anymore with me. Um, Done a little bit of changing around on our setup here in preparation for fighting this boss that I'm not looking forward to. I actually went in and spent points. I got a new skill. There's like just a fire shot of purified energy that I'd never bothered to unlock. Now I've got it up to level 2, which means it's not optimized. It's at level 3 when it's optimized, but I think if I had another level, I would be able to carry 6 instead of 5. That's about maybe even 7. So that's the shame of not being fully up at level 3. I'd have to reassign points. Let's see if it's useful at all before I worry about potentially reassigning points. I was trying to think if there's a different outfit I should be going with instead of Rakusari Gama one. There is an outfit with some interesting stuff. Imperial Ward has counter yokai tactics at the end. Increases melee damage and key damage dealt to yokai enemies. Sounds like it would be really good, but if I've got all of the equipment for it, I think it only starts dropping in this DLC. But if I'm wrong and I do have all the equipment for it, I'm missing like 3 pieces, and they would be in my storage as opposed to what I brought with me in mission, and you can't access storage during a mission. So we're kind of stuck with what we've got. Fingers crossed. I have just been really dreading getting back into this game because of this boss fight. I don't feel like dealing with it again. But maybe I'm making too big of a deal of it. If we can beat it and it doesn't take like 300 tries, I'll definitely be in much better spirits about playing this game at all. But for right now, I'm dreading it a bit. But let's just go. Hanging out with Zerf did unlock some new stuff that I hadn't seen before, so that was cool. But at the end of the day, just get to the boss, take a crack at him. That's all we can do. So you're drawing pictures on those rocks, or am I crazy? I'm crazy. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, of course. Whatever, jerk. Just wait for him to lose interest. This boss shrugs off status stuff so quickly. A lot of my normal approach doesn't really work. So I will buff myself and get the old purified energy out, and let's see what happens here. I was really tempted to ask Sir for another couple of videos of just hanging out, grinding. I really don't feel like dealing with this guy.
No good, frail creatures.
They're like Zerglings. And I'm a siege tank, but I'm flying so they can't even hit me. Haha.
Are you human? Or are you yokai?
That shell on your back, kind of yokai-y.
If you call yourself yokai, join my cause or prepare to die.
If you call yourself human, back off, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that seems like... Oh, hold on. It applies purity pretty quickly. This thing might be really key. It's time for me to run away again. Ow! Fuck. So that thing applied purity to him, which was actually pretty awesome. It allowed me to do a lot of damage to him. Because the thing about getting purity applied is it makes it much more likely you'll knock their key down. Even though they do that thing where they get their key back, you'll have a few seconds of, I can wail on this guy and knock him out of his moves. So figuring out the right time to use that, it could be pretty important for us. Now I really am wondering, do I want to consider reassigning my points and getting that up fully leveled so I have even more of them to work from? The thing about bosses, you can only get so much utility out of depleting their key. The yokai bosses, because they do the get all my key back move. Well, what if I just start off trying to avoid and come back to that attack later? Like as he uses Dark Realm as a way to get him out of Dark Realm. Ah, damn it, I was too close. Gotta learn his attacks better. Messed that up. Should have done the ranged attack instead of the... Trying to back away from him. Oh, and I burned to death. So I'm getting nowhere. Really getting nowhere here. And annoyingly, of course, I'm going to run into the... going to run into the issues of what of eventually not getting my body back and being able to start with full Amrita. Guardian Spirit, what am I using now? This one just gives me medicine burst. It basically just gives me key. And then the secondary is just giving me Saoirse, defense boost, Amrita gauge. That's not terrible as a secondary. What are my secondary options? Let's go all the way to the top. Final blow, lightning damage, life drain, auto grave, soul core. Yeah, the soul core is not going to be an issue. Life recovery, purification, no. Life drain, medicine burst, nope. Yokai damage, item drop. Fire resistance might be worth looking at. I'll remember Nine Tails. Life drain, anima, untouched ammo. Damage taken mid-attack. Yokai ability to utensil. Defense boost C+ from Amrita gauge might be the best I've got. But fire resistance might be... Key recovery unscathed. So use your key recovery when you're at maximum health. Yeah, I'm not going to be there for much time though. Attack damage. Not useless, but... Dodge key, final blow. I think I'd either want to stick with what I've got or go with Nine Tails for fire resistance. What does my actual fire resistance stat look like, though? Versus fire is 15, so yeah, 10, because he uses all elements, but fire... Well, as soon as I notice fire being an issue, as soon as I do something about fire, I'll suddenly find myself constantly dying to lightning, you know what I mean? So that just the straight up boost of defense might be better. What about our actual... When we're getting from the main is key. So... Fire resistance plus 20. But I'm getting less... Purity boost might be a good thing if there was something that did that somehow. Elemental damage minus 15 is good. I'll have to remember Genbu. You know what? Screw it. I just got to get better. These little tweaks aren't going to do it. I got a big boost to ki, which is always important no matter what you're doing. So getting like 15% elemental reduction is the most obvious thing to try here, and I'm like, I don't think that's going to suddenly make a winning... a losing effort suddenly a winning effort. 15% isn't enough. Are you really gonna come all the way over here? Oh, you ass! Okay. Didn't hit him even. If I can keep his, it's a good way to do some decent damage early. Nah, but I was hoping he wouldn't bother to do anything about his, dark mode here. Ow! What saved me there was the, I had never actually used up my, fancy pants, absorb damage thing at the beginning, because I'd just been evading, like, everything. I'm just not doing any damage to him with this approach, obviously, but... But just running away and ticking away is probably your best strategy. Oh, you jerk. I thought I had avoided you, but okay. Doesn't give a crap about my putting purity on him this time. Yeah, I got into trouble as soon as I stopped the old run away strategy. I guess I got to keep the proper range so that I can occasionally do stuff like this. Yeah, it's going to be about staying far away, but not so far away that I can't counterattack him. And having specific moves that I just know to be really far away when he does them. Oh, come on! I didn't evade roll. So I got nothing useful except for some of the buffs that haven't been used yet. Ah, thought I could get some advantage out of having swum into the middle of all that, but no. So, I mean, getting to halfway dead, but I'm all out of elixirs and everything. Like, it's just going to be a matter of learning all of his attacks. Figuring out exactly when I'm able to sneak in one attack without dying immediately. That one I'm just not good against. I guess I should be probably trying to counter it with like a burst counter. Well, this isn't working. I guess that one's just scroll sideways, or run sideways. I mean, it's winnable. I've won this fight before. It's exactly the same fight, I think. Some attacks you just have to be doing an evade roll instead of running. And occasionally we don't get our stuff back and we have to there's no point applying buffs, so I can really just race this time. Oh wait, I can still apply buffs. What am I doing? Oh well. Still probably want to just race since I don't have my soul. See, that's annoying, because I didn't have camera set right. He's got the fire sword out. Okay, so I have to pay attention to what sword he's using, too. Because that move's not so bad. Thought he was going to do the dive in the air thing. That should hit him. Damn it. Now it's obnoxious. I guess the spinny sword ones I should just block. Ow. I have to defend correctly so many times for each attack. So not a lot of commentary here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this right. I really hate that one. Ah, I thought I could actually attack him after that, but no. Oh, I don't know how many efforts this is going to take. I still remember that, like, this super long stretch of videos to beat an Enra the first time. I really don't want to get back into that kind of a situation. What a jerk. Thought he was done. Oh, you jerk! You didn't get poisoned. Ow. And he decides to get rid of all status stuff because he's a jerk. It's like he doesn't want me to defeat him in battle. Ow. I think that's the first direct damage without items I've done. How did I not hit him there? I guess because I was a million miles away from him. No, but hell. I was evade rolling! Fuck you, game. I know I timed it right there. I was really far away. I waited for it to get close and rolled, and the game's like, nah, fuck it. You just get hit. I guess he can just wreck me regardless of where I am. I was trying to do a burst counter, but I guess when you never use them, Suddenly expecting them to work in a pinch is not wise. Oh, you can step through them if you're really close to them. That's good to know. Oh, he turned into an ender there for a minute. So it applies purity on him, but it doesn't actually do any damage to his key. It's worth knowing for future. I'll know I'm in trouble if I run out of healing items from the storehouse. I mean, the other thing I could do is I've got empty shortcuts. I can't put more elixirs there, but there are other healing items in the game. It's pretty rare for me to want to use, but... Dung Ball. Drastically lowers their guard. Noble Dung Ball lowers guard. Use will be placed where you are standing. Temporarily restores your Emerita gauge over time. Oh, I have a samurai lock I hadn't used. I didn't realize that. Oh, I didn't want that as a shortcut, though. Someone's a guard. Spirit. See, I don't know how many of these I might have in storage to replace with, like elixirs. I've obviously already got it. It just says 9 of 9 because that's how many you have, but it replenishes them out of storage, so... Yokai pool will appear. That's not really going to help me, though, is it? Salt. I guess I never use salt. This would be a good time to start. Maybe. But I was really looking more for healing items. Meat. Berserk status. Herbal remedy. Secret medicine. Fully restores your health. I just have no idea how many of these I have in storage that I can just be blowing through them. But it is kind of close to the end of the game. I guess if I use one, I'll just have to pay attention. And see if it says, this is what I was moving towards, but I've already learned it, right? It's a heart bonus. Deadly Eye, Matchlock Master. I don't even know what to use this on right now. Reckless Strike. Increases damage dealt by certain access by 10%. Well, I'll tell you what, I think it's about time to call it a video. 1440 elixirs. The other thing I could do, it's a waste. I could use one of these take a hit. Okay. Then use one just to see how many I have, because it'll tell me the stock. It's like a super elixir, so I have a couple hundred of these. I think I feel comfortable using them. If I've got like 20, I'll feel terrible. I'll feel like I need to save them for the final boss. It didn't get restored. That was permanent. I think I only had 10. That might be something I can get from the hidden tea house or something, but yikes. I feel terrible. I was trying to find out how many I had, and I used up 10% of my total for that item by just by trying to find out. What about Shinobi box? Shinobi box are a thing that I just get periodically. I think I could that'll restore some of my poison stuff. Well, yikes. This doesn't work the way I thought it did. Because they don't get replenished, so they're not going to be as good for me as I thought. Not as good as I thought, any of these. I can't replenish them from the yuck. Okay. I gotta rethink. There's some stuff here. What about salt? Is salt like... Maybe it's only elixirs that work this way. Yeah, it's only elixirs that work this way, because I have a ludicrous amount of salt back at the... okay. So now I know. I can't replenish any of those items, so using those other consumables, I just got to be super careful. I'm not going to be able to get them back. I need to understand that going in the door. I can go to the Kadama place and do replacement salt, but that's about it. It won't even let me replace the salt? It says if I have less than 3, I can replenish. Okay, there are some things I thought I was not taking advantage of, but turns out they're not as good as I thought they were anyway. Okay, well in that case, I'm not as excited as I was about not as excited as I was about these items. Definitely get rid of Shinobi's box. I could keep salt and see if that's useful. Poison seems pretty good, so maybe I could consider ninjutsu, getting rid of kunai and fire shuriken. I've got all the... No, I don't have all the... Yeah, I did have all the poison I could have, didn't I? But I could do... poison powder, or I could do 7 herb pills. I thought for a minute maybe some of these would actually heal me directly, which is a bit much to ask, probably. Poison might be the answer. Poison shuriken, toxic ground fire. Without taking away quick change scrolls, that's all the poison I'm gonna get. Okay, we'll try it again next time, folks. I think I just got to get better. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.